Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my goji berry tree. This survived last summer and it's just a couple more months before summer comes around again. And it survived, but I had it shaded under my ficus trees. If you notice, I have a lot of ficus trees. And I had 17 ficus trees over there, but I had them pulled out because I wanted to plant fruit trees there, but I kept this ficus tree. Now while I'm here, let me show you this. Now this is a pineapple cutting. So I cut the top of the pineapple off. I placed it in water in a glass jar and placed it in my cupboard. And in 3 weeks, I had roots growing. I have two right now in the cupboard again that I want to have roots form, and then I'll plant them in the earth. This is over a year old. Pineapples take so long to grow. I have another one. Actually had three. The third one didn't do well. And this is another one. And yes, I need to rake the yard. I'll do all those in time. So it's still alive. You see, it's still growing. And this one, still growing. So I'll see what happens maybe in a couple of years. Or I don't know, I may decide to take it out if nothing is happening. But I'm giving it years. As long as it's alive, I'll work with it. And this is just one of several aloe vera I have in the yard. I have a bigger one in the front of the yard, plus some other cactus and a pink lemon tree at the front of the yard. This is the moringa cutting that I got. I've moved this around too many times, and moringa does not like to be moved around. I got this at the same time that I got another moringa cutting, and I'll show you what that looks like. Since I got the other moringa cutting, I've not moved it and it's doing so well, but not giving up on it. I see some signs of life, so I'm not gonna give up on it. This is the other moringa cutting that I got, and this is doing much better. When I got it, it was just a little cutting. There's a little cutting, and it's doing much better. I'll give you a quick tour of the rose bushes that I have. Most of them are still babies. Some of them I had cut all the way down, and now they're doing so good. So don't be afraid to cut your rose bushes. So these were cut, and now just to the branch, and now the leaves are coming up. These are over 10 years old. If you look at how woody and old those are, still life, because I actually did cut it down, and I have roses, the leaves coming from it. This one is really old, also roughly around 10 years old. See how old that looks? Leave it down. I cut the leaves, cut the branches all the way down, and voila, more leaves. And it produces red roses, big red roses that smell so good. These are some other ones that I cut all the way down. Please ignore the weeds. These are some others. That one was cut all the way down, but it's coming. This is some more. That's another one. This is another one. I got yellow roses from this one that smells so good. And if you notice, I always keep the little tags so I know the names of the roses. Those that I recently bought, I have those, but the 10-year-old ones, oh, I don't know the names, but I know the color roses that it produces. This little one here is actually giving me a rose, which I should have probably have cut already and put it in the house. This has no smell. At least I can't smell it, but when I got the yellow rose from this, oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. Let's see the name of this one. So, well, that's what they say it's called, but it smells so good. Yeah, that's the very fragrant, and I agree with that. And my little strawberry patch. I got a few strawberries from here. Strawberries love acidic soil. I have neglected my strawberry patch, and because I've neglected it, it has not given me strawberries in a couple of months now. But I'm gonna fix that. I do have my soil acidifier that I'm gonna, put in the soil so that my strawberries will love me again. I told you how invasive the spearmint and all the mints are. It managed to crawl over again into my strawberry patch. See? That's more. But we'll fix that. These will go back over into the spearmint section. And these are just some of the other plants I have. I do have my broccoli, but it always tends to start spacing out. I do not know how to get my broccoli to stay nice and clustered. So these are gonna start flowering eventually, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong. If anyone has any suggestions, please let me know, because then they start to widen. I've cut it down many times, but I don't know how to grow broccoli. And this is just the hibiscus tree that I have. I need to kind of cut it down so it gets bushier, and I probably do that this week, just to cut it down so it starts to get nice and fluffy. And this is my leaf of life. So this tree started off from one little leaf. One little leaf. And then I got all of this from that one little leaf. Once the leaf falls on the ground, then it takes root and starts growing more leaf of life. Now, you can read up on the leaf of life plant, but it's very good. It's antiviral, it's good for headaches, good for indigestion, and so many other things. So this is my leaf of life. And I have my bell peppers, a tiny little tree, but it's still giving me bell peppers. Tiny little tree, but it's doing its thing. I did mention another one of the aloe vera. So I'm at the front of the yard. That's one of my aloe vera. I have several cactus in the yard, and I have some more aloe veras spaced around in the yard. Alright, so that's some more cactus I have there. And this is the pink lemonade tree that I have. I need to clean the yard a little bit, and it's giving me blossoms. So that's my pink lemon tree. And this is around I think 6 months old. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and please check out my store at toganta.com. See you in the next video.